to the Zach Carpenter Show here on the Bear Network. I'm your host, Gary Ownbey. We begin to look at Bear basketball. All of our shows produced here in the studio H12 at Bradley Central High School. We appreciate your viewing those, and if you have any questions or comments, please send them to Mr. Sroyer, because I don't want to hear them. No, seriously. We have a lot of fun back here, but welcome Zach Carpenter, who is our coach for Bradley Central, has been his third year now, wrapping up his third year, and boys are playing pretty good right now. Last Friday night, we have a lot of seniors. Yeah. Honor. And it was nice and great to talk to them, but very special group, and you've talked about them, how much fun they are to coach and playing good ball right now. So we're at the time of year where it really, every possession is so precious right now, and I hope the kids understand that.
That's what we're trying to get them across in practice. You know, at some point we're going to reach a point where it's win or go home. Yeah. And we're not there yet, but when it comes region tournament time, those first couple of rounds, if you don't take care of business, if you're not prepared to play, then the season's over with. And just trying to instill that in them that, hey, this is going to be the last time. This could be the last time some of you put a uniform on ever. So we need to cherish every moment we got.
Yeah, it'll be the last organized basketball for several of those who will graduate, which is 8 of them this year. Coach Carpenter, the team right now, last Friday we honored the seniors on senior night, had the one Barrett, but a good game, a good win over Chattanooga Christian, a high-scoring 91 points game. You had, well, let's see, 3 guys in double figures, but you got to start a different group of seniors that typically would start, but a great effort there with 40 rebounds, 19 offensive rebounds. I know something we talk about and you harp on all the time, but that's something else about offensive rebounds too. You correct me if I'm wrong here, but if you have an offensive rebound, the chances are you're not going to be the one making a foul. You can be the one getting fouled, and that takes away some of the chances of you making a foul versus getting a foul. And it's huge there to control the flow of the game there. We had a 31-point lead at one time and finally won the game. That was the final score, 91-60 there over a good Chattanooga Christian team who was missing a player. But,
they were a very good player, but they've got a nice team.
Yes, they do. You know, well coached.
They're well coached. They're hard to guard. You know, they've got guys that can go out and make plays and get their own shots. They do a nice job. I thought we did a much better job this time on the controlling the glass. Down there, we gave them 14 offensive rebounds. But our guys did a nice job, stepped up to the challenge. I challenged them before the game. Yeah. We still didn't quite meet where I wanted to. But, you know, they did a much better job this time of controlling the glass.
Well, it was a 4-point win at their place.
Yeah.
You know. And how about remarkable three-point shooting? 15 three-pointers, 8 different players. And we talked about this on radio with Jarris Rogers. My goodness. He had, back to back to back, and I think he had the steals in between that set up those.
I think he may have blacked out there for about 30 seconds.
Man.
When he was unconscious.
It was fun to watch, and I told somebody on the air on the radio, I said, I'm glad he's not doing a show this week because we couldn't live with him. We couldn't get his big ego inside this room, you know, because he would be out of it there. Your tournament opener is going to be the Owls, Voodoo, which we've played twice and beaten handily. And by the way, we're recording this Tuesday morning. We'll be playing Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, the early game. Yes. The champions get to play early. The 6 o'clock game Wednesday, and then we'll play Saturday night in the consolation or the championship. We hope it's the championship game. That's right. And then you're going to have a week off. Yeah. You know, how are you going to deal with the week off?
Not much will change. You know, we'll just go about business like we have been, you know, trying to sharpen, you know, pick some areas that we need to improve on and just try to sharpen those areas and start preparing. It just gives us a longer time to prepare for our opponent.
Well, we'll start the region, and if we win the district, we'll host the region. The boys will. If the girls win the district, they'll host the district. So that'd be good to have a couple of weeks here back-to-back at Bradley. I talk about tournament time. There's always a chance of upsets. And I harp back to this time, and I've used this in the past. In 1984, I'll go back to this. It's a long ways back, I know, folks. But let me tell you something. Jim Smitty, the legendary Jim Smitty, came into Bradley Central High School. Bradley Fieldhouse at the time hadn't been named Jim Smitty Arena, but he came in here with a team of Barretts in the district elimination game and lost to Cleveland High School, a team that won 2 games the entire year. 2 games. Oh, wow. Season over. And that's the only time since Smitty came in 57-58 that the Barretts have not been to region title since then up until 2024 now. Oh, wow. So, I mean, upsets can happen.
Quite a run. And, yeah, anything can happen. You see it every year in March Madness.
Yeah.
You know. the underdog coming out with a win. So you can't take anybody lightly. You got to be prepared every time you step on the floor.
And that's the underdog starts winning. That's when everybody wants to win. Then
yeah,
they
got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
No,
just go down swinging.
It's fun to watch this time of year because you know what's going to happen. And this year, if we can win and play here at home, it's been great. And with being at home, we talked about this a little bit last week. You're comfortable at home. You know where everything is at. You know in your dressing room, this is my spot in the dressing room here. Where I'm going to dress and so forth. And it's not like being on the road. We might be in an unknown place. Like you do in the regular season. Of course, as you get deeper in the tournaments, you're going to be traveling, making some road games there. But who do you see? I'm not asking you to make any great predictions here, but who's the powerhouse team over in Region 4 that would come this way? Do you have any idea about that over there?
I don't really know.
Okay. I've not been keeping up with it.
Walker Valley and Ray County split. I think Ray ended up getting the 1 seed, Walker Valley the 2 seed. From what I was told yesterday, I don't know if that hasn't been confirmed anywhere. McMinn was a 3 and Cleveland was a 4. But I know even though Cleveland was a 4, they played Ray County really close twice. So I think it just, anybody can beat anybody over there just like they can on our side.
Yeah, it's very well balanced in District 5, which is our old district there. It's going to be starting tomorrow night. You got to have maximum effort out of everybody. Stay away from injuries, as always. And everybody healthy right now. Alex, pretty much good to go.
Everybody's healthy. Everybody's good to go. Didn't have anybody out of practice yesterday. We're just excited to get the postseason started.
Oh, yeah. But it seems like the regular season just flies by, though. I mean,
it really does. I mean, at the end of every year, coaches and I were talking the other day, like, I can't believe it's almost over.
Yeah.
Like the regular season was before our senior night. Like, I can't believe the regular season is here. Like, it's done.
Yeah, in less than 4 weeks, we'll be crowning state champions, girls and boys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like that. And we've got a lot of basketball to play before.
Time flies when you're having fun, though.
It does, and we're playing good. And I don't know what we can do. I know we can always be better. I do. I realize that. But it's fun to watch the guys when they're out there making things happen. It's just the whole team, too.
Yeah. Like I've told you before, this team has gotten really close. They're really connected right now. And they're a lot of fun to watch. They're a lot of fun to coach. The style of play that we're playing this year, it's fast-paced. We want to get after you defensively, force turnovers, and go score easy buckets, and then do it all over again. So, it's these guys have done a great job of adapting to how we've played the last 2 years to, bringing a lot of the same things, but, just doing it at a faster pace. So.
Yeah, on the radio, I try to keep up with the individual scoring throughout the game, so I look down sometimes, write down who scored a bucket before I look back up. We got that trend. They're still going the other way, and I got to ask who scored then, who stole the ball, because but that's fun to watch, though.
It is, and I'm still trying to get them to even pick the pace up even more.
Really?
To get it, even on a made bucket, let's get it out and let's go push it at them, not walk it up every time, even after they score. Okay, they scored. We're not going to hold anybody, we're not going to shut anybody out.
Yeah.
But we still want to play our way.
Well, and you got a deep bench. You bring guys in, keep bringing guys in, and you got that luxury that, hey, get exhausted out there. Hey, just tap out, and I'll get you sub in there.
And there's no drop off. Guys are ready. They, they like I've talked about it before. In practice, they push each other every day in practice.
Yeah.
So when we do make subs, it's the same thing out there. Same effort. Same results.
Yep. And I notice you're on your bench there. If they're not in the game, they're cheering for the team that's out there. Cheering for each other. They don't care who scores. They just want to win the game, and advance as a team. And so
that's part of it. You see how close they've gotten and how connected they are. They don't care who gets the accolades. They don't care about any of that. They want to win, and they want to have fun, and that's what they're doing right now.
Well, I like the fact that we're playing here at home because it helps us broadcast-wise and a lot of things there. We have all of our games on the radio for Bradley, Cleveland, and Walker Valley on Mix or on Buzz, one of the two there. So it's going to be a fun couple of weeks here. Hopefully we can take it all the way through and have a sub-state game here,
That's right. That's the plan. That's the goal, is to host a sub-state game and give yourself a chance to win that game when you're going to Murfreesboro. So,
do you set your game? I know in each game you say, I want to hold them to so many points. I want to get so many rebounds. I want to shoot certain. Do you change that versus the opponent, especially during the postseason, or you try to keep at it throughout?
It depends. Sometimes we'll tweak it a little bit, but for the most part, it stays the same.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be fun. I keep saying that, but it is fun. It's fun to watch, It's a great thing to have there. We're going to wrap it up for now. And folks, come on out. It's $8 to get in, $4 for students to get into that's the ticket price set by the district itself, not set by Bradley Central. But that's what the cost will be to come. But, hey, that's a cheap entertainment.
It is.
Tonight, you'll have two girls' games. watch the Bears first, and then we'll have a second game. Then tomorrow night, watch the Bears first. We'll have another second game there for you. So for $8, you can't beat the entertainment there.
No, it's a great time, and all season long, our fans have been great.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully we'll get even more out for the postseason. So.
Well, I think they'll be there in numbers, and I'm sure they will. And being here at home is great. Great is an advantage, you know, because I know you notice the crowd when they're cheering and carrying on.
Yeah.
And that crazy knucklehead student section over there.
It is. It gives us the advantage. You know, playing at home, home court advantage is a little more than just playing on your home floor. It's the routine. You know, our guys have a routine that they go through on the home game. So it is an advantage.
Yeah. We'd like to see everyone there starting tonight for the girls, 6 o'clock. Tomorrow night for the boys at 6 o'clock. Friday night, the girls will be playing here at Bradley, probably at 7:30. The boys hopefully will win tomorrow night, and they'll also be playing at 7:30. That'll be a Saturday game, which will wrap up the district.
Yes.
Then we'll take a few days off and begin first round of the region for the girls next Friday, first round of the region for the boys next Saturday.
Yes.
On the home floor, the number 1 and number 2 teams from the district.
That's right.
Until next time, it's for Coach Zach Carpenter. As always, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Time out to be here.
Thank you.
This is Gary Ownbey saying so long for now. God bless and go Bears.